Why, I never.
The lads get the wards. A cryptic recovery mission.
The mist clung thickly to the streets of Liberty Heights, wrapping the city in an unsettling quiet. In the distance, the dark silhouette of the Eternal Crypt, a Gothic retirement home for the undead elite, loomed ominously. It was a place where the elderly and restless undead could shuffle through eternity in relative peace. Or at least, that was the idea. Tonight, however, peace was the furthest thing from reality. Cadaver Joe, one of the crypt's most notorious residents, had escaped again. Worse, he was running dangerously low on his cocktail of medications, an intricate mix of supplements and drugs that kept his psychotic, schizophrenic, and bipolar tendencies in check. The escape! Joe was already halfway across Liberty Heights by the time the crypt's spectral warden, Miss Wispen, realized he was missing. Floating into the office in a panic, she addressed her two most trusted caregivers, Gregory Goulson and Martha Shade. "Joe's gone," she whispered in her eerie, echoing voice. "And he didn't take his medication." Martha paled. "Not again. The last time this happened, he tried to recruit the pigeons in City Park to form an undead militia." Gregory sighed, adjusting his bow tie. "We need to find him before he does something worse. Call Donald Triumph. If anyone can wrangle Joe, it's him." "Assembling the team!" Meanwhile, Donald Triumph, clad in his iconic armor with a glowing red mechanical fist, was pacing the golden-trimmed floors of the Emporium. Dr. Ump, Liberty Heights' most eccentric golden-haired doctor, adjusted his stethoscope while reviewing Joe's file on his holographic tablet. "He's been off his meds for 48 hours, Ump said. "That means we're looking at full-blown chaos, paranoia, manic schemes, you name it." "Don't forget his ketchup obsession," Triumph muttered, his cybernetic eye flickering. "What's his status?" Ump glanced up. "If he doesn't get his meds soon, he might destabilize completely. And knowing Joe, that could mean summoning ghosts in the city square, or worse." Kite Bro, still wrapped in his ever-tangled kite, burst into the room. "I'm ready to help," he said, tripping over a fern. Triumph groaned. "You're only here because we need someone to trip the alarms if he's hiding in a secured area." "The chase begins!" Lisa, The trio left the Emporium and headed into the city, starting their search at Joe's usual haunts. At City Park, they found a makeshift pigeon parliament, but thankfully no Joe. At Liberty Heights Library, a flustered librarian informed them that a skeletal figure had tried to check out 17 books on ketchup lore before being chased off. At the abandoned theater, Triumph used his glowing fist to smash through the padlocked doors, only to find Kite Bro tangled in the rigging. "Great work," Triumph said dryly. Joe's madness escalates. The team finally caught up with Joe in downtown Liberty Heights, where he was rallying a small group of stray cats and crows. Standing on a crate in a back alley, he waved a mop handle like a scepter. "The ketchup packets are the key," he bellowed. The mortals won't understand, but we will rise with the condiment of power. Triumph stepped forward cautiously. Joe, buddy, it's time to come home. You need your meds. Joe turned, his hollow eyes narrowing. Triumph! You think you can silence me? I've seen the truth, and the ketchup holds it all. The showdown! Triumph signaled for Cadaver to circle around and distract Joe while he and Ump approached from opposite sides. Cadaver, true to form, immediately tripped over a trash can and sent the cats scattering. Joe pointed his mop handle dramatically. Traitors, you'll never take me back alive! Before he could escape, Triumph used his red fist to pin Joe's mop handle to the ground. Joe, listen to me! You're not yourself right now. We're not your enemies. Joe hesitated, his manic energy wavering. Ump stepped forward, holding a syringe filled with Joe's medication. This will help you, Joe. Just trust us. Say return to stability. With a resigned sigh, Joe allowed Ump to administer the injection. Within moments, his erratic behavior began to subside, his bony shoulders slumping in exhaustion. Sorry, Triumph, Joe muttered. I don't know what came over me. Triumph clapped a hand on his shoulder. It's all right, Joe. Let's get you back to the crypt. Ah! The wards rally. Back at the eternal crypt, the caregivers welcomed Joe with a mix of relief and exasperation. Miss Wispen floated over, her clipboard spinning. You've got some explaining to do, Joe. Joe chuckled weakly. I'll write you a full report as soon as I get a nap. Triumph turned to Ump. Think this'll be the last time? Ump smirked. With Joe? Not a chance. Epilogue. As the team left the crypt, Triumph glanced at Joe's mop handle, now leaning innocently against a wall. You really think ketchup packets are the key to the universe? Joe gave a skeletal grin. Don't knock it until you try it. With a shake of his head, Triumph turned to Ump. Let's hope the wards have better luck keeping him in line next time. Cadaver, tangled in a stray wheelchair, waved weakly. I'll be ready for the next mission. Triumph sighed. You're banned from next time.